Sweet DreamZ Haunted House just might be the biggest little haunt in northern Alabama. I'm here to tell you guys inside this little barn is a ton of creativity and some scares that we have never seen before. We've got Greg, the owner. He's going to walk us through for a lights on tour. So without further ado, let's get in here and see what it takes to put on the biggest little haunt in northern Alabama.
So I'm Greg Wright, and this is Sweet DreamZ Haunted House, and we're in Joppa, Alabama. We've been here for 3 seasons now. This will be our 4th season coming up. Some very little animatronics. We're mostly live actor. We are 4,000 square feet, but we pack a pretty big punch in a small space.
Nice.
So, our nickname is Biggest Little Haunt in North Alabama.
Biggest little haunt in North Alabama.
Yeah.
So for folks who don't know where Joppa is, where are you at
if you don't know where
compared to...
Joppa, right, dead center between Birmingham and Huntsville.
Gotcha.
Our regular price ticket is $18, but we do $5 off coupons. Every event that we have is for charity. We're asking for stuffed toys or blankets.
Nice.
And we'll take $5 off if you bring a donated item.
Very cool. You guys are going into your 4th year, is that right?
This is our 4th year.
Very nice.
Yeah. We're primed and ready. What I do is inside the haunt, scaring people.
So you work inside the haunt?
I do too, yeah.
Nice.
I do. I build everything that's in the haunt is built by myself, yeah.
Awesome.
So do you want to take a tour or take a walk inside?
Absolutely, show us around.
Pardon the mess.
We're off season, so.
Yeah, we're off season. Not only that, but we're preparing for Valentine's Day show.
Right.
This is the wardrobe. This is wardrobe / makeup / office. / break room.
Right.
We make our own masks. You can see a couple masks I made. So we hold people up right here in that space. We're gonna build a wall and a door and everything right there. This will be the waiting area.
So there's a waiting area.
We have some photo ops. We're gonna put some more photo ops in here. Probably hang a body from here
So we've got a photo op
in
here.
a body bag. We do a beheading in here.
I hope you don't move.
So beheading?
Beheading. There's a guy, he's got a secret door. He comes in and he just flings that open. And this is the victim. She's broken the rules, and so she gets punished. And anybody that's in the haunt industry knows the gag. So we take the chainsaw, and we chainsaw her head off.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
As one does.
Yeah. She sticks her hands through there, ways and We've had people actually see this and leave. And not come back.
They're already
money
out.
back. That was it. They're done.
Already took the check and exit.
Right?
That's great.
As long as you get the money first, it's all good.
So you've seen the Spill Your Guts, right? Mm-hmm. So this is the guy. We'll put an actor up there, and if we don't have an actor, we'll throw this guy up there. He's pretty cool. He talks a little bit. Actually looks kind of cool.
And he looks like he's floating.
Yeah, he needs a little bit of adjustment. He's resting right now from the past October season.
Yeah,
Right.
But we have a really loud, deep, resounding voice. But you'll hear that later.
So does one group at a time come in here and
one
to get
group.
that? Okay.
So what we'll do? Oh, that's good point. I didn't bring. So in the waiting area out here, the larger area we just walked away from, there is room for about 5 or 6 groups.
Okay.
So they watch the beheading. Then what will happen? She jumps out of the beheading and goes back here and gets a couple of scares, as the people come through one at a time, because 5 or 6 groups have already seen, the beheading, and then we signal her, and she runs back when we get a new group in.
Okay.
So
I can already tell you guys like some gore. We do too. So.
This is actually, building code egress, right? Mm-hmm. So my actors can, like the beheading girl is right behind you.
Oh, she can come through here.
She can pop out here and get about 5 or 6 scares, and then come back.
That's nice.
Yeah, and that's pretty cool.
That's got to be somebody energetic, right?
Yeah, she's good. Yeah, no, she's good. So out of this room,
We got our little shock thingy here.
yeah, did you see that? So we have a hidden trigger for it over here.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
So as you're guiding the people out, she'll stand here and she'll go down the hallway, there, escorting them, and hit the button for that, which is going to be here.
Okay. So you can't go anywhere until
And then
they're ready.
when the people pass, the lady that brings them in here, one of the hosts, can jump back here if there's no one here and follow them down the hallway and then follow them back for the next hallway, so the people actually circle around here. So you can get them like all the way around. This is a laser vortex.
Oh, laser vortex.
Oh, so you get hit with that immediately.
Yeah, laser vortex and squishy floor.
Oh, it's a squishy floor.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So.
And again, you made all this.
And a rope. Yeah, I made all this. And so the rope, it gives it a little bit, adds a little bit to the disorientation.
Oh, that's squishy floors.
And then
nice
you have,
squishy.
and then you got these people here, you know, the actors right here,
Yeah.
right next to your face.
Which would be harder to see them when it's completely dark, of course, and having the fog and the laser in there. Ooh, we got
love
some
that.
bloody. What would we call these? Some sort of inflatable things that I like.
The ones that you, yeah.
Oh, God.
we had actually like twice as many up there, but you know, people.
Yeah, people.
Yeah.
Customers come through and you know they
Customers,
get
yes.
excited, and that's what they're supposed to do. So it's
They
all
get
good.
too excited.
Now here's a funny story. I don't know if you want to hear this or not, but
Sure.
so I hired this new guy. Right, he was awesome. I knew he was going to work out. He had every characteristic of a great haunted house actor, and goofy basically. And so I put him in. I showed him the dot room, and he said, I want to do the dot room. So we have his dot suit, and he blends in with the background, right? Because it's black, and they just have these little balls here, attached to the suit. So I let him go. Here you go. Here's some couple things you could do. And I walked around the haunt. I keep a close watch on my actors, make sure they have what they need, make sure everybody's okay. Came back around here, and he wasn't in here. And I thought, he doesn't know his way around, so how, what happened? I was so disappointed, and I started to walk away, and he comes walking out of the corner.
He hit
He was
so
within
well.
arm's length of me.
Oh my God.
I
he was
made
there.
this, it's like, and he fooled me, and I was looking for him.
Right?
That's amazing. That is a good story. So he was in this corner right here and blended right in.
And
that's awesome.
And he unfortunately he got hurt, and he couldn't work out the rest of the season, but he's coming back. He's actually going to be here for Valentine's Day. So.
Oh, sweet. So we might get to see that. Or not see it.
Yeah.
Right? Do you see it or do you not see it? Yes.
So this is, I call this the chain girl, because only girls want to do this.
Okay.
Guys don't want to do it. So I call it the chain girl. So, and I don't care. I don't know why. It doesn't matter to me. So they just come screaming
Ooh,
out.
we love
There's
that.
one on the other side.
Yeah.
And they're able to, like, I can
Make lots
come
of noise.
really close to you, so you can stop yourself wherever you need to, depending on where the people are.
Yeah.
So it takes a little bit of practice, but we got a couple of really good people doing this.
You would never see that coming around that corner.
No, that is a totally blind corner.
She gets them pretty good.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that.
So the guy that I was telling you about, he was working on, and kissing booth. I thought that was pretty appropriate for Valentine's Day. Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. He
I don't
builds
know if
stuff.
we should kiss him or not, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he's real. I was like, wait a minute, those eyes are shiny.
I wasn't sure how to work it with you here, but
That's awesome.
I was trying to get him closer so you could pop out or something.
Did you make that mask?
No, actually, that's one I got. I'll actually have a different one on because I've got one that the eyes are blacked out, so you can't tell if there's someone live in it.
Right. Oh. There we go.
Gosh, a little strobe action going.
I hope we don't end up in that pile, though.
Bony.
How did that? Oh, there we go. Nice. And you control both of those from that? Okay.
Yeah.
I like how you guys have the multi-thing. Like everybody's got more than one thing to do to kind of maximize, you know.
During the normal season, this is a completely different room. It's actually a jail.
Okay.
Oh,
actually a door
with
that
the
opens.
shackles, yeah.
And so I took the door off the hinges and brought it out to be this kissing booth for.
This is also
great.
part of our flow control. So you can open this door, stand here in the opening, and claw at, whatever you want it to
everybody
separate,
conga line
separate
down
the
if you need
groups.
to. You can stop
can
them.
break them
Because
up.
you don't get the same effect if your group is too large.
Right.
All the surprises are given away
Get a conga line, yeah.
to the people in the back. Yeah. So this we have was our Christmassy body.
Oh my, it got big.
Come on.
Now I
opened
had him turned around facing this way, so as soon as you open that curtain there, he's right in your face. But either way works.
He's got shoes on too. You always got to put shoes on them because then it's making me wonder if they're real or not.
Yeah. Those are actually my old shoes. And this room is really kind of cool because you'll see the mirror. When you walk in, the first thing people do is they walk and they turn to look through the windows to see what's, behind the wall here. And this is actually a mirror. So, and believe it or not, I tried it. I didn't know if it was going to work or not, but it works pretty well, actually. It gets people, it used to get at least some of my actors when they came through here. We also have a little spot up here in the ceiling. There's a girl, she likes to dress in UV makeup, and she hangs her head down. She's got really long blonde hair. Oh. And her hair hangs down there right there.
Oh, wow.
Got a little black light that shines on her for her UV makeup.
Ooh, so then when this hits you, you're like, is it her hair?
So she looks, yeah. Oh my God. Of course, you have to put this stuff in there somewhere. We had, for the Christmas show, we had snow in here.
Oh, okay.
And I want to put, if it works out right, I want to have red snow for Valentine's Day.
Oh.
And then there's a guy in a ghillie suit right there, and he pops out.
The Bushman.
Because this is, she's swinging right here. So
she'll look nice and creepy and haunted.
Yeah. So, and so you're paying attention to her, of course, and then
Nice distraction.
By the way, we have separate sounds for each room.
Very nice.
Yeah. Here's another spot right here where we do crowd control.
Yeah.
Stop right here.
Oh,
shut
see,
the door
you don't
right
even
there.
know that that's there.
Nope.
It's a password. Yeah.
Password.
And they got a snarl,
Is somebody still sneaking behind
I feel like somebody's sneaking around back
I
here.
don't know. Maybe the barn's haunted. Like for
I
real.
think it's actually haunted. In
Uh-oh.
here. We have there's a story about the building. It's called Ida, and we call it the Ghost of Ida, who was killed by her father for having relations with another young man.
Okay.
They were both killed in this property. Anything that happens in here, any noises we hear, we always say it's a manifestation of the
Ida.
Ghost
Like
of Ida.
that noise over there.
Yeah.
So, little skeleton back there. We're still dressing it up. We're ready for Valentine's Day. We've got all the hearts in the red cloth. And Dracula's.
We're going through the closet now.
I know.
So we're coming out of the closet, as it were, so to speak. I should say.
Literally and figuratively.
Look. That's awesome.
Oh my.
So then we have a girl under the bed who pops out, or she'll sit there. She'll just be sitting there, and she'll grab one of these props, and like, oh, pet my dog, and then you'll reach for it, and she'll, don't touch my dog.
You're right.
I just love that floating.
The bed is actually elevated. It's this distracts you, and then the girl here. So.
Oh yeah.
So where do we think the scare is coming from in this next area?
Oh, okay.
We have to guess.
Oh, there's a is it coming from behind the fence?
I'm
there?
gonna guess down here.
Oh, down in the fence.
That's one of them. Yes.
Oh,
One of them. So you get double
there's
tapped
more.
or
Same
maybe even
guy. Yeah. You're gonna
okay,
he's gonna get you 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
2 or 3.
Oh my.
The third one's tricky. Maybe he's gonna make a really loud noise. I don't know.
Okay. I'll give it. Let me know when you're.
Is one of them above the fence here?
Yep.
So in the fence and above the fence.
Yep.
Right, so that was 2 of the hiding spots. Now we're going to hold off on the third one because it is extra special. Make sure you stick around to the end and we'll show you that one last.
Greg, do you say this area gets the most scares?
It's between what they like. I would say the biggest scare, but between what the customers like the most, and scare is not always the same.
Right.
This would be maybe the first, maybe the top. Yeah.
Okay.
There's more stuff coming. I don't know if you want me to give away what the future might hold.
Well, they won't. They probably won't see it here. So that's your chance to sell it.
Well, but
and
we
get
were
it
gonna
back.
get there.
Okay. So then we have a static character right here that you've seen before.
Yes. Static.
yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we have 2 of those.
You don't look real static.
Oh wait, no, that's he's half alive.
Yeah, sort of. Let's define alive here.
Yeah.
Before you go any further, you did take care of that spider infestation over there.
Oh,
Did you figure out
my.
what spiders those were?
I did not know.
Uh-oh.
Somebody said they were poisonous, but there's no such thing as poisonous spiders here, are there?
don't think
I mean,
so.
other than
I
Black
don't
Widow, it's not a Black Widow, so what else could it be?
Brown recluse?
I mean, they're pretty big, but I don't think they're.
Keep your eye out because we got to take care of that before we open. But
So right where he is, this is the giveaway for next season. We're gonna there'll be somebody standing up on a platform right up here.
Oh, wow.
6 to 8 feet up. We'll have to experiment and see how it works.
Yeah.
I used to do stunts and rigging. He'll be standing up here between 6 and 8 feet up, jump down to a trampoline. He'll be attached with bungees on both sides with a harness, and hit the tramp, come up, back up 6 to 8 feet to another platform. Remember, a touch hunt. So at that point, when this person's up here, he'll get your attention first from up there. So you'll be over here looking. You'll think you're supposed to go this way, trying to figure out how you're going to get over there. And that's when he'll get your attention and do all of that and jump up here, and then he'll be reaching down.
Okay.
Oh my.
For anyone watching this, if you get to experience that, you have to comment below and let us know what it was like.
Exactly. Exactly.
This is one of those haunts that said hold my beer.
Yeah.
And this is also what happens when you get a stunt man who's also running the haunt.
Right.
Right.
100%.
So we'll have an actor here, like say for instance, somebody that doesn't want to wear makeup, or they have an allergy, or they came late. And they can, or they just don't, we put somebody over here that without makeup, it works best. It can work either way. And we'll have that person say, this way, follow me. And she will run around the corner here. Customer, and then people say, well, she's got to really go fast because we have a hidden door she ducks out of. And so it's like the dead end when you walk around the corner. You probably want to see that. So I can't open it because the overhead door is closed right now.
Okay.
But she pops out of here, it shuts. And then she's got a switch over here on the outside that she flips, and there's an air horn. It's like a truck.
Oh, God.
Air
Oh,
horn.
I see it. Yeah.
That's
And then
going to be loud.
there's these lights, and I'm going to add some more over here. Those are all 1,700 lumens each. So all at the same time, bam.
Man.
So you hit, it's
Sensory overload.
Exactly.
sensory overload.
That is
It's
cool.
cheap, but it works.
Hey, sometimes the cheaper tricks are the most effective.
You know what? Exactly. It's the simplest things, that work the best, it seems to me. Sometimes dark is better, though.
Right. I'm afraid of the dark, so,
Well, you let other people scare themselves, and you can't scare someone as well as they can scare themselves. It's their imagination. Okay, so now we're going up
We are.
to the half floor as opposed to the 1.5 floor.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, there is.
So this is a spinning vortex.
Oh, I've never seen one like this.
The regular,
It's like off center. Yeah.
it's different than the regular in a couple of ways. It's glow in the dark, so we don't use UV. We use UV light to charge up these glow in the dark stars.
I'm gonna move to this side. Oh,
So,
the stars.
so we have it spinning, and then we have a UV rope light down here, really super bright UV rope light that charges all of the stars as it spins. So, and then we turn that light off when the people are coming through. When the thing about it is, when you turn that UV light out, there's absolutely no light in here. All you see is the stars spinning.
That's really cool.
Nice.
So
can't
that's
wait to
pretty
see.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And so is this material? Is that what this is?
It
too?
was, well, the idea was that this was a clear packaging tape.
Oh.
And I wanted to be able to see through it because I was going to put stars and other galaxies and nebulas and things on the outside of this, which I still want to do.
Right.
Remember, as you're going through, it's spinning like whatever way it's spinning.
Do we come back through here?
And yeah, you're going to
Okay.
come back out and you're going to go back through the other way. And it's so disorienting that there's people who have to stand and wait down here before they can go the rest of the way out.
Right.
I've had them have to wait as long as 10 minutes.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
Never seen one where you go through twice.
No.
There's a guy in here with an air gun, and he's shooting you. So,
Oh. Oh.
so
that moves.
you're avoiding this as you're walking around, and as part of avoiding that, you hit this
You hit
handrail,
oh, God.
which moves out of the way. And I have massive chains holding that, so
Oh, nice.
it's
So
not
it's
going.
safe to.
It's safe, yeah.
Oh, we gotta test it out. Oh, that will scare the crap out of you. Especially with him going, and he's gonna make
he's
you.
popping
Oh yeah,
you.
because the
He's
whole everything
popping you
moves
the
right.
whole
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Oh man.
So now you're spinning the other way, right? So you're going back
Right.
through.
You just got double spun.
No, it's like. Well, the other thing too is that not having the space, I wanted to get as much out of it as I could, and it ended up working out better than I thought. So, this is a combination squeeze room and crawl space.
Oh.
So
Squeeze and crawl. Oh,
You'll
wow.
crawl
my.
through a squeeze room. So
If you are
squeezing-
claustrophobic, that is not going to be
no,
the tunnel
you're
for
not
you.
gonna feel good going through there. And that's why we have a walk around, which is what we're gonna use.
That's
Okay.
okay.
But we're gonna use that next time.
Yeah. So, and also on top of here is a space where an actor can actually reach down and grab the people who
Ooh, as
have
they
the,
get down.
have the bracelets, the touch me bracelets, And then it can also stomp on it, yell at them, do all kinds of stuff.
So you mentioned the bracelet. So that means the touch is something you can opt into, right? Gotcha.
Opt in or out, yes.
Okay, so if you don't want to be touched, you can still enjoy Sweet Dreams.
You can enjoy watching other people get grabbed.
Yep.
Little door over here. The chainsaw guy will be standing here with his chainsaw ready. When they come out of the crawl space, squeeze space, there's actually a plexiglass down there on the floor. There's a clown and a laughing sound that's triggered by motion.
So you crawl over that?
So it's right in your, because as soon as you crawl out, you'll see it's right in your face. Because you're motion activated, so it hits you as soon as you exit the crawl space there.
And something else that's hiding over here.
Yeah, you got the chainsaw guy is behind you, but you can't see him. You don't know that yet. So this is a creepy little old house.
It's a nice little cabin,
That my landlord actually built for me, which was pretty cool. We also have, we have a pop-out spot right here. Like somebody could, they would grab a hold of these ropes. There's ropes on the doorway, and then close it like that.
And then they come blasting. Just like that. You never know where they're going to be.
I thought I was knocking something over, and this guy's back here behind me.
Okay, watch yourselves. Watch yourselves. No eye contact.
You didn't see those spiders, did you?
Yeah, no.
You get rid of them spiders?
Oh, good. Keep them in there.
Don't make eye contact.
Else is over here squeaking.
No sudden movements.
Right.
So this is what I call.
I see another harness.
Just to be fair, I call this the chain guy.
The chain guy.
The chain guy.
Chain girl and guy.
Chain girl, chain guy. Oh. So this one, he's attached here, comes out, he can lean way, I love this one, because I can come all the way out and I can chase people right over their head.
Holy cow.
And I can say stuff, if they didn't see me, a lot of times they don't see me popping out, even though it's loud, because there's a lot of stuff going on. I get right down to right over their head, and I just say, just follow them, and say creepy stuff. So this is the kind of the finale, and about the time this guy pops out, the chainsaw guy comes out.
And he's behind you.
Pop-out spot here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
So this is like the grand finale.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot going on here.
And then there's a couple of pop-out spots just before you hit the exit right there.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to put a little bit of a maze and cemetery out here.
Oh, okay. So there'd be a little outside
So when they
section.
get out, they can't just run out. The chainsaw, they don't have an immediate escape. We'll chase them around a little bit outside.
Right.
So when he chases them all the way out here, he goes right back here to his hiding spot, which is like 10 feet right there.
Keeps resetting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how many actors do you normally have in here on a normal haunt night?
A full night will run anywhere 18 to 20.
Okay.
It's a lot for
it really is,
3,500
especially when they can
feet.
all.
There's a lot of spots.
Yeah.
There's a lot of spots. I could fit more.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but I don't need more, and I love that. There's a center space too that we didn't see, which is the work area, but it's also an access to all the rooms. So in the center, there's 2 access points for each room, front and back.
Okay.
So you can pop out of one of those other rooms, and chase people. Like if it's slow, for instance. I've had actors get 6+ scares in here because it's small, but it's intense. It makes it intense though. I like the high intensity. I'd love to have a big high intensity haunt.
We would like to see a big one, but it's hard to keep up that energy and having staff for that big of a space.
Yeah, it is a lot easier to manage. Absolutely. Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
I have a friend back here.
Oh my goodness, he was just right there.
He's a sneaky guy.
How many times do you guys think I'm going to scream in a normal haunt video?
I told you we can get, one of the benefits of a smaller haunt, it's like we can sneak up on you a lot of times.
Yes, you can.
Yep.
So there it is.
And I heard you, but I didn't know you were right there.
We packed a pretty big punch in a small space.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Biggest little haunt in northern Alabama.
Biggest little haunt in North Alabama.
Right, and finally, let's go check out that third hiding spot. You are not going to guess what it was. So in the fence and above the fence.
Yep.
And I don't know about
way above the fence.
Oh, way above.
Up there? Oh, wow. Oh. That's why you said things might get crazy.
Go further than that.
Oh, what? Oh! There's a thing up there. Look, Tyler.
That's 18 feet up.
Holy cow.
To the pole.
They're going to land down here?
So,
is that what happens?
And this PVC pipe right here, that contains the counterweight, and the actor attaches to that and can zip down. He'll only weigh maybe 25 pounds or maybe a little more than that. And he can actually hit the ground from all the way up there, come down, hit the ground. He'll jump down here actually. And what people do is they look over the fence.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He just leaps
I can't
up.
believe that they do that. But
Goes
they
all
do.
the way up.
So, and of course then he gets them again, you know, and he can actually jump up. He can jump all the way up to the platform.
Holy cow.
Because he doesn't weigh anything. And,
Right.
and that beam right there swivels 180 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
So he can follow them. He can jump down in front of them. And it's creepy to see somebody coming down from like the ceiling.
Right?
Yeah, especially when no one else in the whole haunt has done that yet.
And he'll jump up here, you know, and stand on top of the fence. And we're a touch. I forgot, I don't know how I could have forgotten this, but we're a touch haunt.
I was going to ask,
Okay.
do you guys touch?
So we grab, we will pull you, we will pick you up, and
Oh, wow.
yeah, and
They don't mess around.
Everybody has a good time.
Sounds like it.
It's a lot of fun.
This guy's not going to pick us up, right?
He's not gonna. He's
Oh,
not
wow. We might go flying before the end of the night.
Yeah, how can we do that?
All right, guys. Well, that concludes our tour of Sweet DreamZ up here in northern Alabama. Let us know what you thought. Kind of hard to believe there's all that stuff inside this little 4,000 square foot barn. They're making great use of the space and lots of creativity. Now, don't forget, we're going to a ton of haunts down here in Alabama for Valentine's Day. I've got the Sweet DreamZ full walkthrough video right here for you. I'll see you over there. Until then, stay scary.